One of my most vivid memories is sitting with my mom, listening to her read me the usual bedtime story. Something a kid cherishes until the day they can tuck themselves into bed. Most stories disappear along with the readers in their childhoods, but some stick. A story that has resonated with me since I was that little kid in my Scooby-Doo pajamas is The Giving Tree. It is a simple story about a loving relationship. Growing up, I enjoyed hanging out with my friends just like every other kid. Whether it was wiffle ball in the backyard or kill the carry on the trampoline, we always knew how to have a good time. I also loved to shoot hoops with my dad in the backyard. We had our knockout and pig battles on that blacktop, but nothing compares to the bond we built in the backyard just playing together. Kids these days always dream about making the NBA or being a professional athlete. I was one of those kids once. Growing up, playing basketball, baseball, and soccer, I was usually the smallest kid out there. I was always the one who batted at the end of the lineup. I was always the one who got picked towards the end during 7v7 playground football. But I have always had a compassion for competing. I took those challenges with me and strived to be the best I could be, no matter what the obstacles were. Looking back at it, I laugh about how serious I was playing sports with my dad and my buddies. But I wouldn't trade anything for those memories. As I got older, I began to recognize my passion outside of sports, and that was through telling the stories I see through multimedia. Watching ESPN's 30 for 30s and E60s as a kid taught me the importance of how these stories help and inspire others. My obsession with those documentaries and stories inspired me to follow that path and create my own films and stories. Whether it's writing for the newspaper or filming a news package, creating art is something that makes me who I am. Although there have been some sacrifices along the way, I wouldn't change anything about my journey. You see, The Giving Tree is a story about how people have to give up certain things in order to make the people they love happy, but without regret. Stories are what gives us a meaning and understanding of our world. Although my story isn't over, I hope to entertain and make people happy by telling stories through my work, and one day, be that giving tree for someone else.